Why it matters to me, just one of the reasons. I'm a father, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a husband, I built a house. And just this past fall, I bought a fleet of trailers to rent out on movie sets because I was worried they were going to be sold off across the country, and I wanted to make sure that I did my part so that we'd have an infrastructure here and be as appealing a destination as possible for global producers wanting to come here to make films. In the spirit of community, which is what we are, the first thing I did is purchase this small fleet. The second thing I did is call Forbes McDonald, an elder statesman of our community, and somebody who's had production rentals for 20-some years. He'll tell you about it in a minute. And I said, Forbes, I wanted you to hear it from me. I don't want to step on your toes. I want to work together to ensure that we have an infrastructure here in place that will stay. He took the call. He agreed to work with me on the future of this. That's just one small example of how we all work together to make this an industry. A friend of mine once said, it's like 50 people trying to draw a straight line with a giant pencil. And we're doing that here. It's working, or we wouldn't be here today in droves. Transport is a family affair, and you're about to see two examples of that. Forbes and Aisha McDonald, and Kristen and Debbie. Come on up.
Well, hello everyone. My name's Forbes McDonald. I'm a camera operator. Aisha and I, and my wife Aisha, my son Logan, and my son Cam. Kristen and Debbie are in the back here. Anyhow, what I'd like to say is, I'm not going to say it out loud. Quite nervous up here. I'm usually the guy behind the camera, but there's one thing I'd like to say is that I've been doing camera for over 25 years. I have worked all over the map, and the one thing that I'd like to say is that when we have these A-list actors, producers, all the way down to our extras that are out there all day, when they turn around, they say, this is the best crew that I've ever worked with. They're not shitting you. That's the truth. It's the best group of people here, the best technicians, the best actors, and the producer. Everybody's putting their heart and soul into this industry for the last 25 years. And let's not see it go down. And anyway, that's all I can say. And Aisha has a little story. And thanks.
Nova Scotia has been good to us and for us. We've put down roots. We've been able to create a successful and a thriving business. Our family is part of a vast hockey community and film community. We're happy here. Nova Scotia is our home. Slashing the film tax credit will have a devastating impact on our business and on our family. If we lose this incentive to attract film productions to Nova Scotia, we will lose their business. Their business is our business. Without it, Take One Atlantic cannot survive. And Forbes, he will be forced to look to other provinces for employment in his trade. If we choose to stay in Nova Scotia, it would mean weeks and months of separation for our family. If our business cannot survive, and the prospect of living long stretches of time without husband and father, we will be forced to leave Nova Scotia. For us, this would mean the loss of a thriving business, built painstakingly from the ground up, and the loss of a community we've invested in and have loved. Our children, they would lose their friends, schools, and only home they've ever known. Our family is only asking that our government works with our film community through Screen Nova Scotia to come to a solution that will mutually benefit for both the taxpayer, and the film industry. A sustainable solution can only be achieved if everyone is working with facts and information that has been validated. Thank you for your time and for listening to our family's message. We only hope that we can look forward to many more years of a prosperous film industry here in the province we love, Nova Scotia.